Hello, everyone, and welcome to Never a Foul. It's Man City. Everybody had hope, I know, before the game and until minute like 40 or
Daud had hope.
Yeah, 100%. Dude, it started on Twitter. People started really having hope. Started tweeting that Man City are struggling. Oh my God, we're back. We're back in the race. But
did they really? Sorry.
Oh, go to Twitter. Just type. Just type
Arsenal
Man City.
Arsenal fans. When we were drawing with the team that they drew with, they were mad.
It is.
When it's mathematically not over, there's still hope.
No, bro, I haven't said it's over. I haven't said it's over at all. You, man, are the ones that literally flip-flop like you're flip-flopping between the fact you're wearing a Real Madrid shirt with an Arsenal scarf.
Make
it make sense. Bro, I don't know. Hold on. Daud, I don't know if you know, but you don't mix designers. You don't wear LV and Gucci. Yeah, you decide on what you're doing and you go with it. You don't.
Bro, I'm unique.
Yeah, you are
unique.
You are one of a kind.
Yeah, because you know what, Daud. Yeah, this is what I got for you. Yeah.
Oh, we met before, Daud. Cass, show him.
I think we'll win 3-0.
As we know here, look at this. Hands shaking of the hands here. So, if Arsenal win, this young man gets £100. If not, then you're shaving off that Barnet.
So,
okay.
So, do you remember that, young man?
That was quite a few years ago. My memory.
At the start of last season, you predicted. I'd actually forgot we were even playing you. You predict because you were that irrelevant at the time. Yeah, you predicted a 3-0 Arsenal win. We beat you 5-1. Now I have not spoke to you since then. However, on that day, I was so confident we were going to beat you that I said, because they made us make a bet, and I said, right, I will give you £100 if Arsenal get a draw or win. And they said, what do you want off of him? I said, nothing. I don't want no money off of him. But if City win, I get to shave his head top. Now, I have not seen you since then. So,
Daud, welcome to Never a Foul, my friend.
Okay, just to defend myself, to my memory, I communicated with you. I said to you, let's sort it out. You said, nah, I'm too busy. And then I said, all right.
No, that never happened. Bro, this was the beginning of last season. I really wasn't doing that much content then. So that's a lie, for starters. But all I'm saying is, like, I still am going to shave your head top at some point. So I'm just letting you know. I remember who you are. And
I just grew it back. Now. I can't.
Oh, well, that's a pity because listen, next time you're down this way, because do you still live up north?
Yeah, I'm like 10 hours away.
Straighten that settings, fam.
Next time you're down this neck of the woods, it's right. Sam's getting it as well. And Sam's getting his head top gone as well. So
yeah, we'll sort it out. We'll definitely sort it out.
Anyway, nice to catch up with you.
I've actually no. Before we do anything, I've got to know one thing, and I know I get how it is from a content perspective, but were those tears real? Be honest, because I don't know. I saw red eyes, and I don't know if that was either. If it was fake, you are extremely good at what you do, bro.
Yeah.
If it's real, yeah, that's straight. That's Khanis settings, fam.
I can't. No comments. The video.
Why does it look like we're ambushing the guy? Bro. Guys, why does it look like we're ambushing the guy on this?
No. I'll defend myself.
You said welcome to Never a Foul. This is welcome to Never a Foul.
Okay. I just want to say one thing about that video.
Interrogation, though.
I'll say one thing about that video.
Oh, we're coming. Hold on. We're moving on to you. So don't talk about interrogation because you and your club's definitely getting interrogated.
I just want to say one thing about that video. If you think I was acting, you might be correct. If you think that was real, you might be correct. But some people say I use eye drops. Some people say it's real tears.
No, that can't be eye drops.
I think you might be good. I think you might be good at transitions and that.
No. Impossible. But all I want to say is
that's my soundboard, by the way. Not this. Wait, what's this one?
Bottle job.
But yeah, it's
The bigger fish to fry.
oh my god. But yeah.
Hold on 1 second. I need to go at that. 1 second.
Okay, listen, people. I know that a lot of people are saying that the stream is lagging. I checked it. I don't think it's lagging now. It's something related to YouTube. Look at Daps joining cast. Like,
bottle job. The bigger fish to fry.
Oh my god, this is, guys, hit that like button while Daps plays with the soundboard. People are asking. No, I don't think Dawood and Igal are related at all. People ask that on the terrace.
No, it's because they're Somali. Don't mean they're related. To be
this
related,
is so strange. Like, it's very strange that
he's from Canada, and then this is the first. Yeah,
I was just moving. Did I just hear that people were asking if you and Igal are related? Because
someone asked that on the terrace as well, and here someone's asking this here.
Do you know how many Somalis are all over the? You are Somali, correct?
Maybe.
Just
yeah.
clarify. Yeah, it might be. So there you go. It's just like asking, like, that's my cousin, and because he's white.
Do you know someone mistaking you for Gunna King as well?
Huh?
On YouTube.
Why? Because he's got a beard. And he's black.
Seriously, someone after we had the stream with Gunna King last week, the reaction of Arsenal. Someone played Dawood's video on Twitter and said Gunna King, and then tagged Never Found, tagged us on there, and said that the man is crying after the stream, and I'm like, what?
Daud is famous, man. It's like the first 7 minutes has been dedicated to Daud and his life of Daud.
Nah, man, it is.
What's your TikTok? Let everyone know.
Oh yeah, it's Daud. ITSD, same with everything. I've been doing TikTok for a while now. I think I've been doing it for about 2.5 years. This is my second account. So the first account,
did you get wrapped?
Too many haters on the first account. I was speaking from the heart. They didn't want to believe me, and then I was grafting for that. I got that to 200,000 followers, and then literally I woke up in the morning, account banned. I said 2 steps back, but we'll go again. Made a new one, and then I think I'm on like 110 now.
Sounds like were there real tears that morning?
Nah. And I'll never cry. So I'll never cry for social media platforms. Never. Never.
Yeah,
I'm bigger than that.
You just kind of confirmed then that you cried, that you didn't cry.
If you want to dissect every single word I say, then
I mean, you just kind of did it in about a minute.
It's gonna be a long day, but yeah, going back to football related.
Lift up the left part of your scarf. Oh my word.
Oh my god.
Is that something that Arsenal fans do? Because it's not only you. I'm calling out Jess. You remember Jess, our friend from Armchair Gaffers? Go check them out. People did this on the stream with us.
I'm with you by that way. I mess with her. I fuck with it. So the Real Madrid stuff, I need it personally as well. So yeah.
You know, Man City fans, I know you want to talk smiling too much. They've been smiling. Haaland, the disrespect that he did to us that on Wednesday, they're laughing, they're joking. They need humbling.
Hold on. No. You just said to us, but now you have to confirm what you mean by us, because this is mad. You support 2 teams. So which us do you mean?
I don't support 2 teams. I support Karim Benzema.
So when Arsenal play Real Madrid, who do you support?
Benzema.
This is all confusing.
So that doesn't happen often when you play Real Madrid. Yeah.
When Benzema plays, because you know it is. I'm Muslim. Benzema's Muslim. We're both.
There are a lot of Muslim people in the world.
So is Mahrez.
So did Gundogan. So is Gundogan is.
So when Benzema plays, I support him, and then I'm going to be the biggest Benzema fan on that night, and I know he's going to score against your leaky defense. But we'll talk about that game later on.
Hold on, young man. Mr. Arsenal props. You dare to call our defense leaky? Yeah. You shifted 3, 7, 8. Is it 8 goals against us this season?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. Leak.
Arsenal right now. Khalas. Finished. Finito. We're finished. Real Madrid. Hala Madrid. 14 Champions League titles.
So you support Madrid
Inshallah,
now.
15 league titles.
So I'll see what happened here. The minute Arsenal became class, yeah, you became a Madrid fan. Got you. Define glory supporting.
I've got a Champions League team and I've got a Premier League team.
No, are you serious?
Arsenal is my Premier League team.
Oh my
No, oh my God.
Imagine. Sorry. No, Mo, hold on. Mo, I love this. An Arsenal fan is just, I get why you had to go and get a separate Champions League team because Arsenal ain't been in one for a minute still. Like,
Champions is overrated anyway, but Arsenal in the Premier League. Oh, I just want to say one thing. Inter Milan AC Milan will be in the Champions League final. Name me one hard team they faced. You can't name me.
Oh, Mo's catching strays. Mo.
I'll tell you. Benfica
Champions League
humbled. Benfica humbled Paris Saint-Germain, which had Neymar, Messi, and Milan humbled Napoli, which is I think they're better than your team for sure. At least they didn't bottle it, and they're gonna winning the league. Where they've been in top all year. I think so. They have the best player, which is Osimhen Kvaratskhelia. And Kvaratskhelia is stepping up, not like your guy Saka, who fumbled on the big stage. I think that's what AC Milan did.
Inter Milan, who did Inter Milan
face? And I'm sorry, are you talking to me about what this is? Okay, hold on. You're talking to me about Inter and AC Milan and the route to the final. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, you're comparing Arsenal to Inter or AC Milan. I'm not here to talk about Inter and AC Milan. AC Milan have 7 Champions League.
Can I take over, Mo? But Daud, sorry. You know, he's basically saying,
who the fuck are you talking to, son?
That's what Mo's trying to say to you. Like, relax.
Like, are you serious, bro? Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, settings, you know.
You need to hope. You need to hope that Real Madrid beat Man City because
I hope
Man
so,
City face you guys in the Champions League final. It's done by halftime.
So here's the difference between me and you.
Are you looking forward to facing Real in the Europa?
Let me tell him. Let me tell. Here's the difference between me and you. I am a realistic fan. Okay, I'm a realistic fan. I know that if I face City are favorites. I'm not gonna sit and say that I'm gonna go to City and win against them while losing. You want to win the title when you lost against your direct rival 7. That's what you're talking about. I know I'm going to the final against City being the inferior team, right? I don't stand up against the line and say, I'm bigger than you, and then shift 7. I don't do that. That's exactly what you guys did. The whole season, you guys lost the title. You actually, all season, you're saying you won the league. I won the league. In February, I saw a lot of T-shirts with the table, a lot of jerseys with the title on it from Arsenal fans, while you have City chasing you. And you didn't even fumble the title against City. You fumbled it against Southampton, the worst team probably in the top 5 divisions in Europe, and against West Ham, who just shifted 3 from City. And West Ham lost 5 or something against Newcastle or something like this. You guys couldn't beat them. They were closer to the win. So don't talk to me. I backed Arsenal all year, and you're coming here to talk about my club. Just we're not comparable, bro. We're not comparable. Like our clubs are not. Like,
I mean, I must admit, I've never witnessed Mo cook anyone until today.
This is the first cooking I think I've seen since Mo tried to talk to me about Man United and say, "What have you done?" Literally.
Daud, I backed your club, bro. Listen, I backed your club because people know me from July. I go for the underdog story, and you are the underdog, bro. You're always going to be the underdog. Yeah. Always. So accept yourself. As Pep Guardiola said, know your level, bro. Pep Guardiola said it, know your level.
And this is why when I say, when it's mathematically over, you can do all of these Oprah Winfrey speeches.
I am with you. Listen, I pray daily for you to win the league. I pray daily, and I keep saying it publicly, and Daps knows that. And there are tons of
fish to fry.
There are tons of streams, Dawood, where I backed Arsenal publicly in every stream I go to because I really hate monopoly and I don't like the domination in football. I want the back and forth thing. So I want until this moment.
You will always be the underdog.
Thank you so much. So, but for you, like, to come here and talk to me about the game yesterday. What about the hope after the game yesterday? Did you play like well against Chelsea?
That performance against Chelsea. I just want to say one thing about Inter Milan.
Go ahead.
Give us Arsenal Football Club. Give us 90 minutes against Inter Milan, and we would absolutely demolish you guys. That's
You're
all
not gonna get it because you're gonna go out of the group stage next year.
That's all I want to say.
You're in the pot 3 anyway next year. So
exactly. So don't talk to me. Also, you're comparing your club who spent a billion pounds to our club. Oh, come on.
Can get each other then.
Okay, yeah, but I've always had hope. I've never shifted. I've never shifted from we're not going to win the title, we're going to win the title, this and that. I've stayed positive.
Are you going to win the title then?
You've got Brentford away. You've got Brighton away.
Bro, you don't need to tell me. I got my ticket to Brentford away today. You don't need to tell me where I'm going. I know.
Just them games, and then you've got Everton away in between. Everton away in between La Masia.
This is
in
mad.
between
the fact you have
Heritage.
To keep pulling your flag away. But listen, I know the games we have, and trust me, unlike you, man, who were too busy focusing on us and forgetting about West Ham and Southampton, I know that Fulham, I said before the Fulham game's hard. I said before today, because it's away from home, I know that today would be not an easy game because we will be frustrated. And I know that Leeds, with Allardyce there now, listen, and Pep's even said it, that we don't overlook. That isn't what Manchester City do. You've got to remember, this isn't our first rodeo, We know business end of the season, you don't start looking, oh, God, we got Madrid. We'd better take our foot off and rest players, We know how to rotate. We know how to come alive business end of the season. So you don't need to tell me about the games. I mean, I probably even need to tell you, you still got to go to Newcastle, bro. What happened and let me ask you, what happened at Newcastle last season?
Last season was a completely different story.
Okay. What happened? No problem. What happened at your gaff against Newcastle this season?
Didn't Newcastle United
talk about bouncing back for too many weeks?
What happened against? Because you don't want to talk last season. So what happened against Newcastle United this season at your gaff?
I just want to say one thing.
And were Newcastle better then or better than now?
Let him talk then. Let's give him the mic.
You wouldn't think Man City won the game today or Liverpool with a controversial decision, but
West Ham, the at home against West Ham, any Tom, Dick, and Harry can beat them. Okay, it's not a.
But they're really
But with the team that we have, the youngest team in the Premier League, the way we've challenged Man City, we've been on top of the table for 92% of the season. Okay, that itself is a massive achievement,
and it's going to keep going up.
That itself is a massive achievement, and going against Man City, a team that's been backed by a country, a team that has been backed by corruption, a team that has been backed by fraudulence, left, right, and centre.
Well, can I just stop you there? You've got Real Madrid top on. You've got Real Madrid top on. Some of Real Madrid's ground has been paid for by that country, by that club. So be careful what you say.
Habibi. This is heritage. This is heritage, okay?
It's so much heritage that they had to come and get money off of us.
Wallahi, I cannot believe you, Dawood, that you're doing this on the stream live. Wallahi, I cannot believe you.
They need humbling. They need humbling.
Not from another team than you. They do. We all know. Like Liverpool needed humbling last year. But for you to kiss a badge of Real Madrid, come on.
I didn't kiss a badge. You got no evidence. You got no evidence. I kissed the badge.
So
you clap the badge. It's the same like kiss the badge technically.
I've just touched it like this. I just said I would never kiss a Real Madrid badge. You will never see me kiss a Real Madrid badge.
You're now lying.
But that's your word against mine. That's your word against mine.
That's fine.
No. I mean, I believe you, of course, Dawood. I believe you for sure. You didn't kiss the badge.
You're now lying. Like,
but the audience will never know. Okay, this I'm touching it. I'm just saying this club. I'll never kiss it. The only badge I'll ever kiss is this Arsenal Football Club badge.
So why didn't that team humble us? They had 3 attempts this season.
Which one?
Arsenal.
Oh, you're talking about Arsenal.
We're irrelevant right now, okay?
But I want to ask you something.
You just said you're still in the title race.
I just have to ask you a question. Were you better than Man City this year? Until this moment, today.
92% of the season we have been, yeah.
You are better than Man City.
Well, no.
You were better.
3 games you weren't. So
92% of the season were, yeah.
All right. If you do simple maths, how many games you've played this season? 3 of your games you've lost to us. Therefore, straight away, that don't add up, bro.
if you do the 38 divided by 3, times that by the XG,
You haven't played 38 games
and
I want the truth, Daud.
It's
I want
funny
the
you
truth.
say that. It's funny you say that. How come you didn't smash us like 6-0 or 7-0 yesterday? You let us only score 1 goal, and this just goes to show how bad we are in attack. So.
Oh wait, Chelsea scored yesterday. Oh, they did, didn't they?
Oh yeah, they did.
Oh damn.
This is supposed to be
Alexander Zinchenko, the best left back in the league.
Do you know, if I was you right now as a Chelsea fan, I would hope that you somehow don't get relegated, because the only thing that's keeping you relevant right now, the only thing that's keeping you relevant is the history that you've had for the past 10 years. Anything but that, you're in a relevant club, okay? You've won a Champions League here and there, okay. You've won a Champions League here and there. But
I've won 2 Champions Leagues.
But what you've done in the transfer window, you know what it is, as a person, when Modric went to Chelsea, I was heartbroken. I thought, I can't believe they did this to us. I cannot confirm or deny. But
Sure, are you heartbroken? If you're heartbroken, then why
I'm gonna let them do the talking now.
Yeah, but that game, as soon as you got Modric, we were about to sign him, and then you come out of nowhere. Somehow, Shakhtar Donetsk are giving 20 million pounds to charity, and of the transfer fee, and you guys are playing against you guys are playing against each other, charity game, and all this. It feels a bit too political. Okay, so when you signed Modric, I said, that's it for Chelsea. I prayed. And then us Muslims, we believe that if you pray, sometimes, if it's from the heart, it can come true. So I prayed that Chelsea do not get any more wins until the end of the season. I've had enough with this club.
You can't really pray that, though. That's going against other people's wills, isn't it? You know that don't work.
But Chelsea,
but I agree. I agree,
okay?
though. I agree.
What they've done, trying to buy the league, that's complete. And now Chelsea fans are begging. They're on their knees for Abramovich to come back. They're sick and tired with Todd Bowley. They want Abramovich back, but sorry, bro, you're never getting him back. You're stuck with an American owner, a guy that's got no football knowledge, no football knowledge. He's trying to think that if you can spend the most money, you can achieve success. Sorry, bro. Spend all the money you want. Same cycle next summer. Same cycle next season. Buy a bunch of players. No cohesion. No tactic. No, there's no longevity with your club. You have players on 6, 7, 8 year contracts, and then what happens? You can't sell them. So what if the new manager comes in, doesn't like Modric, doesn't like Enzo Fernandez, doesn't like I don't know, you got about 15 players on 10-year contracts. What is he gonna do? And they're all on like 500 grand a week contract. So you're in a massive predicament. I don't know what you guys are gonna do.
Can I just respond to that? Okay, number one,
do, sir.
I saw a couple of Arsenal fans yesterday. Apparently, they got arrested just because they're angry. They just laser Nikola Modric out of nowhere. That's the first bit. Number two, yes, we do spend a lot of players in the January window. 9 players, I would say, that we signed. Around like 100 plus, 200 plus mil total combined. And who does that? Who does sign 9 players in one window? I agree. I think Top Bowley was panicking at that time. I think the other club that I can think of maybe sign as the same amount of players like Chelsea in the one window, probably Nottingham Forest.
And where are they? They're you.
Below us, for about 9 points behind us.
Nope. Are they? I think they actually might be, you know. But you got them soon, so they might be 6 points behind you then.
Yep. So we got Bournemouth and we got Forest. Literally, that's Bournemouth away, and then Forest next Saturday.
Chelsea get bad everywhere they go. Everywhere they go.
I truly tried to do the math to see if Chelsea can get relegated, because I really would love to see Chelsea get relegated.
They can't.
Hey, one sec.
It's impossible.
Abdi, no, Daud is not bringing this platform down. He's like any other Arsenal fan, mate. To be fair, I want him to come back on. He's great. You're on mute, by the way.
Arsenal fan that speaks from the heart. Okay.
Nick Sports, thank you for being a member. Thank you so much. Yeah, Nick. Yeah, Nippon. Yeah, thank you so much. 7 feet, £400 free throw merchant. Pick your favorite ever player from your biggest rival. That's a good shot for a good show. a good show. We can do that for sure.
What was it? So go back to that last one.
Pick your favorite ever player from your biggest rival.
I'll be honest with you. I think I've spoken on this before. I'm a big fan deep down of Wayne Rooney. Yeah, like as a person, just because I think for me he's very I think he's underrated as a footballer, and I actually think for me personally, I can probably relate to him a bit. To be fair, so.
Who's your biggest rival, Cass? Is it Liverpool or Man City?
Yeah, Liverpool. Obviously, it's Liverpool. But my one's Aquilani because he actually stayed on the bench, never got a game. There you go. That's my favorite.
Fatou, who's your rival? Is it Brentford or Fulham or?
Oh, very cute.
It's true.
I'm being serious. I'm actually being serious.
Or is it Forest at the moment?
No, I'm being Fatou. I know I'm being serious. Fulham. I think it's Fulham. Actually,
your rival.
It's that West London derby, isn't it?
It's Fulham.
Might be Fulham for real.
He's probably going to say David.
If I would have picked from West London, probably Palhinha.
Oh,
okay.
And for you, it's Harry Kane for sure. That one. Or it's Gareth Bale.
No. It might be Messi.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Why are you laughing, man?
Why do you mute yourself? I don't know.
Oh my.
Sorry. I don't know why. But if you've got any ball knowledge, it can't be Barcelona. It's Atletico Madrid, brother. So it can't be Messi.
Oh,
that's all I want to say.
He said ever, to be fair.
But yeah, can never be Harry Kane. I would never.
Can never be Harry Kane.
Can never be Harry Kane. A guy that has not won a trophy cannot be included as my favorite player.
If Harry Kane plays for your club, you would have won the league. If Harry Kane is on your roster, you would have won the league.
That is true.
No, so we're treating you as an Arsenal fan today. So we'll say that your biggest rivals. Who's your biggest rivals? Tottenham, yeah.
Tottenham, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's your favorite player from Tottenham?
Ever.
Favorite? That's you can't say favorite.
Well, that's what
the player that I've least disliked.
Okay,
Vincent Janssen.
No, don't tell me that you never liked a player from Spurs, that you wanted this player to be at your club.
No chance. No chance.
Campbell.
Oh my God! You didn't want Gareth Bale at your club.
The hatred that I have for Tottenham and Man United, and
Atletico and Barca.
No, are you serious? You never wanted a player from Spurs to play at your club.
I know as well because they're Real Madrid.
I'm actually
Luka Modric. What about Luka Modric?
I've never looked at a Tottenham player and thought, "Wow, I want him at my club." I despise that club.
No,
anyone that puts that Tottenham shirt on, nowhere near that Arsenal football.
Dembele was a baller. Really? Yeah, Dembele was an absolute baller as well.
Wanyama. I'll take Wanyama all day.
Just say Villas-Boas or sign like that because he got sacked quick. There you go, done. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the games?
Moving on. Incredible cringe that an Arsenal fan flexes Real Madrid. Ozan is saying.
I mean, I'd come on this show with a PSG shirt or tracksuit. I've done it before. I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Anyway, are we really talking about football again, or like at the game, or just we're not?
Yeah, I was wondering that, but it's just about
which games do we want to talk on first?
Well, can we talk about Liverpool first? Yeah. Like the video first, if you don't mind, guys. If you have done that, I appreciate it. I don't know what.
Please smash the like, people.
Guys, the likes are not even on 100, and we have 215 people here. Come on, just get me 100 likes.
It's 11:45. Yeah. Some of us have work tomorrow. Yeah. So
let's talk about that dodgy decision again.
Liverpool, VAR.
Because this guy Jurgen Klopp keeps talking to the referees every game. They get decisions. It is astonishing. Like I'm trying to find out where was the contact that Nunes guy fell before the contact happened. I'm not sure. Did you guys watch that?
That looks like Ashley Young would dive for us, like one of his dives, and it looks that bad. Like it's so theatrical as well.
Liverpool fans in the chat, did you guys really think that was a penalty, guys? In Liverpool fans, I want to get their opinion for real.
The influence Jurgen Klopp has on referees is absolutely crazy. The way he ran on the at the fourth official when they scored the winner.
So remember when he ran on Sunday after the Tottenham game when he pulled his hamstring out?
Yeah.
That's it. And then no one spoke about it. No media outlets. They didn't like. They said nothing. But when it comes to, I don't want to go back to Arsenal, but just mentioning about Mikel Arteta, for months, I remember, I think from January all the way till about March, they were talking about Arteta touchline and he needs to get cautioned. The referee needs to speak to him. Jurgen Klopp does it week in, week out. Never, not the it took until the 96th minute for him to get a yellow card. 96th minute.
It's never a foul.
He's saying it's never a foul, that penalty.
But
yeah, I don't. That's me and Daps probably watched that back about 5 times on my phone now. And I'm thinking he said, let me see another angle. Like he looked like he could. No, he moved his leg out the way as well. That's what made it worse.
At first,
and then Nunes is actually an idiot. Nunes even didn't dangle his legs. Like, this is what's astonishing.
It's like, just the incompetence.
It's so bad that he didn't even dangle his leg to get the contact. And the referee still gave the penalty. Oh, it's
the incompetence of the ref, man. There we go. That's why we got players all over.
Again. Like that's what I don't understand.
Yeah, is 2 weeks in a row you're getting a decisions like this. Dog, it's unacceptable.
It's not even 2 weeks now. It's even the whole season I've seen.
Wait, what's nice picture? Bottled it. Looks like a bottle. Yeah.
What?
These pictures Daud, didn't it? Look.
Daud. Oh yeah, it's the. I know where he went. Well, what happened to this guy? Where did he go?
I don't know, man. I didn't watch the Liverpool game, but it looked like it was a boring ass game. Someone's gonna have to tell me what actually happened because I didn't get. I was watching City due to this person right here. Definitely the better game, if we're being honest as well. But Liverpool, I didn't actually get to watch it. I don't even know if Fulham should have had a penalty or should have had any. It looked like a dead game.
I think Tsimikas should have had a red card. Am I wrong? There was a replay for Vinicius was running last man and Tsimikas just pulled his jersey and put him down and the referee didn't even give a penalty. Josh, thank you so much for
love Josh
for the donation. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Big up, lads. Love this channel. Arsenal are bottlers.
Well, you got something in common then, Josh, innit? Because you support Tottenham.
Does he support Tottenham? He has an Aston Martin like logo or something. Right?
Yeah, do you know what it is? They can call us bottlers when it's mathematically not possible.
Hello.
That's all I want to say. When it's mathematically not possible, you can call us bottlers.
I love the energy.
Hold on, no. Sorry, bro.
Oh my God, that's muscle, isn't it?
Please be consistent because not 10 minutes ago you said we're not relevant at the moment. Yeah, that's why you're supporting Real Madrid. So if you're not relevant and you're still in the title, like it don't add up, bro. Are you relevant or are you not? Are you in a title?
Because the media have stopped talking about us. That's when I said we're irrelevant. The media's completely stopped talking about us. They said Man City won the title. That's why I said irrelevant. That kind of.
I haven't seen that once, to be frank with you. But
yeah, but
I actually don't think people are saying Daud is delusional. I actually don't think. I think Daud is realistic.
No, but it's looking at when you say the media have said this. I haven't really seen the media say that at all, right? I think all the media have said so far is that, even forget the Liverpool thing, because I don't think the Liverpool result was a bad result, by the way. Yeah, so it's not the type of result you want in a title race, but I don't think that's a bad result. Yeah, but those two results, West Ham and Southampton, those two results in a title race, yeah, the media have said because Arsenal love calling Tottenham and other teams bottle jobs. So if you throw a word about, yeah, you're going to have it thrown back at you if you ever do it, right? So people are now saying that back to you. But the people that are saying the most is still the Arsenal fans. You lot have been screaming for, and I'm not saying you, by the way, but your fan base is, 1 minute, Jesus was the best signing of the season. Jesus and Zinchenko, best signings of the season. Few bad games, and all of a sudden you're turning on them. Arteta, the guy that has got you where you are, now your fan base is turning on him, right? And you're no longer, let this season be over. We've done what we need to. Then you beat Chelsea, and all of a sudden we're still in the title race. So the ones that are saying everything is your fan base, not the media.
There is so much inconsistency among your fan base as well. Like they're afraid to open their mouth that they're confident or not.
Oh, I wish they were afraid to open their mouth. They're not.
And then people that call us social media FC, I think that's very disrespectful to our club because we're not social media FC. There's certain fan bases that that get traction from being negative. I don't want to say their names. They get traction for being negative and saying we want Arteta out. These players are bottlers, this and that. But from where we've been to where we are right now, and wanting the manager out, that is absolutely embarrassing. And saying
I agree with you on that.
Yeah,
the
and this is a long-term project.
Yeah.
Is
I agree with you.
If 3 more signings, we go again next summer. And yeah, we came in short, or not yet, sorry. But if we do, if we come short in the end of the season, then we'll see what happens. Then we can dissect why we didn't win the league. But for now, when it's mathematically still possible, it's only 4 points. So you only need to lose one and draw one, and then we win all our games.
Like I said, you know, Newcastle away, light work for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you lose in Newcastle, it's done. It's over.
You're getting battered, bro. I can't lie. I think Newcastle will batter you, man. The way you lot play, it's just like that's what Newcastle want.
No, I think it's a draw. I don't think Newcastle.
I don't. I think they batter them. I think. Let's say play Tierney. I think if Tierney plays and Ben White stays a little bit further back, I think obviously, and then I think it can play into Arsenal's midfield, who would be relying on doing well. You need Partey back in form. As simple as that. 100%.
If Newcastle United win all their games by this weekend, there's no other team outside top 4 going to catch them anyway. So,
thanks for that, Michael. I didn't know that. If you win all the games, you win all your games, of course, because it's mathematically I can see on the table right now. It means top 4, doesn't it?
Hey man, I don't even look at the table when I go to the game. I don't even care anymore.
I'll give you that one part.
Were you at the game yesterday, right? For tour?
Of course, man.
Game. Home and away.
Yeah, they're like what is that? £10 a game now?
No, £30 a game.
Anyone can go to the games nowadays.
What? It's £80 to go to the Arsenal game.
£30.
No, I said to go to Chelsea games is that £10 or something.
No, but that's what I mean. Like for him, it was £30.
£30, man.
I haven't missed the Chelsea game.
Yeah.
For tour is a little bit.
I haven't missed domestically at all this season. I haven't missed one game this season. Domestically.
Yeah, because there's about 20 of you guys. It's impossible for you to miss any games.
Salute to that, real talk.
Who has more fans in London, Arsenal or Chelsea now?
It's not even a question.
Yeah, in the last 20 years, they've been way more successful. So
but we're talking about fan base. We're talking about fan base.
Arsenal still got more fans.
More fans.
You know, it shows how big we are. We haven't been in the Champions League for 7 years, and we're still relevant.
You don't understand the process of Chelsea, innit? So basically, when Chelsea first got bought out, a few years later, when Arsenal started winning anything, Arsenal fans switched to Chelsea, and now you've seen Chelsea fans switch to Man City. It's all you don't understand. They bought them fans. I
didn't say anything. Daps, he's the one who's saying it.
No, but it's true. Though. We know it. Like,
it's true.
Listen. There's
our fan base.
It's all a process, man. A lot of the fan base of
Arsenal. Well, listen. No one can ever defend their whole fan base. Like, and the fact of the matter is, like, Daud's on here. He don't want Arteta out. Some of his fan base want Arteta out. Yeah.
They're not thinking logically. They're not thinking logically.
Yeah,
I agree.
But for real, like I can tell you now, today I've just had to block a City fan that is like probably used to be a Chelsea fan, and like some of the stuff that he's saying is just mental. Like literally, he's trying to go at our Taki, saying he can't get his signing right, and that just moaning about our sports director saying he can't buy any good players. It's like, bro, this whole squad was assembled by him. What are you talking about? But look, every fan base has a weird element of it. Can I ask you a question though, Daud?
Daud, yeah.
Daud. Oh, you were telling us before the show we can call you. You were kissing the Real Madrid badge and tell us we can call you whatever the hell we want. Now you're telling me.
Sorry. I apologize. Yeah, I've got numerous names.
It's because it's played through.
Wallahi, man, you have one name. Your name is
Daud.
the name of the prophet, bro.
You can't say it. They can't say it, man.
Hold on.
That's why I'm upset, because his name is easy and it's a name of a prophet. His name is Daud and it's an easy name.
Daud. Right, okay, Daud. But so Daud supports Arsenal and one of the other names supports Real Madrid, yeah?
Who supports Real Madrid?
One of your other names, because you said you have multiple names. So
okay, yeah, come on, yeah.
A different
government name, basically.
I was going to ask you a serious question. Obviously, last night, at points, definitely in the first half, you blew Chelsea away, 100%. I predicted Chelsea were going to get a bit of work off of Arsenal because I think it was the perfect game for you, man, to bounce back. Right, you were against your local rivals, and I do think you bounced back as I expected. But you, as an Arsenal fan, does last night give you confidence now going into the Newcastle game?
Yes and no.
Or are you looking at it going, it was Chelsea and no crap?
Yes and no. The first half performance, if you just speak about that itself, we've got a chance against Newcastle. But the way we couldn't control the game in the second half, I'm a bit worried. And especially with Kiwior, that's a left-footed right-sided centre-back, that's going to... Playing out of the back is going to be very difficult against Newcastle because Newcastle press very, very well with the midfield three of Willock, Bruno Guimaraes, and Joe Linton or Longstaff. Yeah. So,
Isaac as well up front.
Yeah, and they've got legs. That's the problem with Newcastle.
The two left back
Yeah, because I went to the Newcastle game last season when we lost against them, and when I was watching it, the way they get around the pitch, it's unbelievable. And that's the thing that we need to do in the summer is buy players with legs. Because we've got technical players. We've got players that we haven't got enough athletic players.
Both.
Yeah, and that's a problem. It's we've done the basics now. We've done the first step of buying technical players, but then now what we need to do is buy players where we can switch our tactics and play a very expansive game, because Odegaard can't play a expansive game because he can't get up and down the pitch. Xhaka is getting older every week, so he's struggling to get around the pitch. Partey, I don't know what's happened to him. Some people are saying he's carrying an injury. Some people are saying it's a loss of form. I don't know what it is.
No, I think it's the case, Daud. Something will surface in the case, 100%.
Do you think since Jorginho came in, he's been better player than Partey?
Sorry, can I just say something there, just on what you said? Then, sorry, we'll go back to your question there. Can I just say something? If something comes out and we don't speak on this channel, we don't really speak on the case, and I'm not here to speak on the case neither. To be fair, I don't know enough about it to speak on it. But Mo, what you just said there, if something does come out that I don't know, some news comes out on the case, and they've been playing him still. Do you know what? To a certain extent, I do actually think Arteta has to be held accountable for that.
No, he's an employee, Daps. No, he's an employee.
No, bro. Because, for example, Mo, as you guys at the channel know, my mental health over the last couple of months hasn't been great, right? So, you know what my boss has done? My boss has said, do you know what? Do you want to change of role just because that is what you might need in your life? Some change, and she's put me in a brand new office where it's a lot brighter. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying Arteta shouldn't have played him, but if you notice that someone maybe has got other things on their mind, playing him every single game maybe isn't a good idea. Maybe Arteta has relied on him too much and actually should have said, do you know what, your mind's not in the right place at the moment, Jorginho, and not against Chelsea, against City, against previous. He should have said, you know what, Partey's head's not in the right place right now. Bring in Jorginho.
I don't know. Maybe the guys can tell me, maybe Daud or Fatou, because the drop in form happened within 1 week. This guy suddenly 1 week, Thomas Partey became a liability.
It's more than that. Let's be honest. Ever since he had that injury that was questionable when he had to face City at the Emirates, that's when I think his form started declining. Not say he was bad, but it started declining from there.
It started dipping around sideways.
Yeah, it started going worse. And I think after the Liverpool game, and that is when you say, you know what, he's garbage right now. He's not even okay. He's garbage. He's arse and cheeks.
It's unbelievable that someone can be that bad and then right away. I know what you guys talking about, but that Liverpool game, he was so terrible. It's unbelievable.
For me, I don't think it's a technical ability, because we've seen him all season. Technically, he's one of the top 3 best CDMs in the Premier League, so it's not a technical problem. People say it's not an injury. I don't believe it's an injury. I think it's fit. It might be something to do with outside football. You might be right about that, Daps. It might be one of them ones where he's not in the right headspace, and he got injured last season when we were close to getting top 4, and he's never performed when we really needed him. So in the Europa League, didn't turn up. Last season, didn't turn up in the crucial games. This season, He's played well majority of the season, but the crunch part of the season, the last 10 games, he's disappeared. So I believed in him. I thought if he stays fit, he can be the answer for us. But he stayed fit and he's still not stepping up. And I think he's one of them ones where Arteta's seen it. Arteta knows that this guy, the Premier League might be too tough for him. And if we bring in someone like Declan Rice in the summer, where he plays about 40 games every single season. Yeah, he might have been injured today, but most of the time he's always fit. He plays 40 plus games every single season. Partey hasn't even played Europa League. I think he's played 1 or 2 games in Europa League. He hasn't played in the FA Cup. He didn't play in the League Cup. He's basically just been playing Premier League all season, and he still struggles to keep fit. So next season, Premier League and Champions League, playing on a Wednesday and on a Sunday, or Wednesday on a Saturday, he's not going to be able to handle that physically. So either Arteta gives him one more chance and makes him a rotation player with Declan Rice, or he gets rid of him. And if that case comes out where he does get found guilty, then it might be one of them ones where we just release him and then we just take a massive L on the price tag and on the wages and everything. So, yeah, I think Arsenal got a plan of bringing a new defensive midfielder in.
Can we talk about City or we talk about Chelsea? No.
I just want to ask a question for a bit. Just.
Go on.
I was going to say, like, who would you prefer more, Jorginho or Partey?
Right now, I'd prefer Jorginho because Partey, I watched him against Southampton. I went to the game. He was terrible against Southampton. Absolutely terrible. I don't know what's happened to him. Against West Ham, the first 30 minutes, he played one of the best games. And then after he made that mistake, I think the problem is he gets a bit too confident. He thinks the game's too easy for him. I watched Rodri today against West Ham. Rodri, he keeps it simple. He doesn't have to do that ambitious, but he doesn't do them flicks where Partey does. Tries to nutmeg someone, tries to take people on. And I don't know where it is with Partey. He's trying to think that he's better than the basics. Stick to the basics, and he's amazing at that. And yeah, I prefer right now Jorginho. After yesterday's performance against Chelsea, he kept it simple. He didn't do it then once over the. He didn't try to take people on. He didn't do ambitious passes, and then that's how we controlled the game in the first half. So against Newcastle, I think I don't know. If we play Jorginho and then against Newcastle midfield free, I think we might lose. And if we play Partey and the Partey doesn't step up, is a bit of a tough one.
Thanks a lot, Graham Potter, for selling Jorginho to Arsenal.
The Newcastle game, man, is huge for you. It really is because the way that City look, what's happened this season is ultimately, and Steve was spot on. He said we have to keep on their coattails, right? And that's the truth. This is how City win. City win leagues by when it gets to the business end of the season. It's you just keep getting the results, because as long as you keep getting the results, you keep the pressure on the other team, and then often the pressure is what actually, like, you can say it's this game or that game, but I always say forget who you're playing, where you're playing, it's the pressure, and it's can you handle the pressure. Now, if you go and beat Newcastle, you keep that pressure on us, yeah? Because then you're right. We have to, like tonight, I said to Cass, look, I can look at the 3 games we had left at home, which is West Ham, Leeds, and Chelsea. I can look at them and say, do you know what? For me, I'm not saying we win all of them, guaranteed, but they're the ones that I say I'd be very unhappy if we didn't win all 3 of them.
Yeah.
But I will look at Brentford away. I will look at, and so I look at all the away games and go, you know what? They are potential banana skins. But tonight before the game, I said, I'm worried because at the moment, with the games in hand, if we win tonight again, we've still got that game in hand. And we've still got, because now that we have the game in hand and we are, correct me if I'm wrong, if we win our game in hand, we're 4 points clear?
Brighton, I think you're game against Brighton, yeah.
Yeah, it is Brighton. But if we win that, am I right?
Yeah, but that game is later, Daps. That game is way later in the season.
No.
Yeah. It's 1 point right now.
We've only got 5 games left. But what I'm saying is, or 6 games left. No, 5 games left now. But what I'm saying is that as long as we have the game in hand, if we win, we can go 4 points ahead. So we've got a loss in us. We can go. Do you know what? We lose that and we still win the league. Yeah. I'm not using that trump card on a home game. Right? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And that's the way I kind of looked at tonight, that it is no game is an easy game. And we saw it in the first half. West Ham in the first half defended very well. You know, they came and they sat, and if they were just very wasteful. Every time West Ham had the ball, they didn't keep hold of it for long enough. They were just very wasteful. And it was just a matter of time. I think Micah Richards said it spot on just before it went back to the second half. They said to him, you know, so far, West Ham are frustrating City. And he goes, yeah, they are. They're defending really well. But it's when you get to like that 60, 65th minute and you realise you've been defending against this ongoing pressure, right, for 65 minutes. And it was exactly that all of a sudden you start getting tired and you're not chasing those second balls and City are still coming. And then you see that Foden's coming off the bench and whatever. And that's what it was tonight for us. It was, again, it's not going to be one of those games at the end of the season I'm going to look at and go, remember that West Ham game? We blew them off the pitch. But it's going to be another one of those games that you look at and go, yeah, business end of the season, another win. And the pressure is back over to Arsenal now. And this is the thing. If you beat Newcastle, that means we have to keep going. If you drop points to Newcastle, whether it be 2 points, so whether you draw or lose, yeah, that will then mean we have 2 losses in us.
But
right?
By the time they start Newcastle, you'll already play Leeds. I think that will play a big effect on Arsenal's players, to be honest. Yeah. You'll be already 4 points. I don't see them winning that. I think that game is the game that is just going to be like, okay, it's done, it's over. Because otherwise you'll have to lose 3 games.
We have Chelsea, we have Everton, right, away, which again, let me be clear, is a hard game. I remember the Everton game last season. Very difficult game. They're fighting relegation again. Leeds is going to be, you know, that Allardyce is going to play with probably, it's not going to be like playing against Bielsa Leeds, where it's going to be an open game. It's going to be 10 men behind the ball, right? So it's going to be a different type of game. It's going to be one of those frustrating ones. We can't have our eyes on Madrid because we have to get over the line. But we're already kind of earmarking because our last home game is Chelsea, yeah? Now, after Chelsea, we have 2 away games, Brighton and Brentford. So if we beat Leeds, beat Everton, and Arsenal don't beat Newcastle, yeah, but then win all the rest of their games, unless Arsenal score a bag of goals and don't concede many, we could potentially as good as win the league against Chelsea.
Oh, dear Lord.
Wow.
Just saying.
Wow.
It's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that where the last 2 fixtures you're playing away, where you play away to Brighton.
There's a game rescheduled, bro. The Brighton game for the cup.
I know, yeah. So that's why I said that it might be, even if you win all your games and then you've got Brighton and Brentford left and we win all our games, you draw against Brighton and then last game of the season you lose against Brentford. It's
no, hold on.
A dream come true.
But you've got to play Newcastle first.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about the reason why I'm so positive.
I think you win all your games. I do.
Yeah.
Win all your games after Newcastle.
Yeah, we've got Brighton at home. No way.
Yeah, I think
that don't matter.
I think that'll be a hard game, but I think you beat Brighton. I do think you beat.
Yeah, this time around they're gonna have Caicedo, McAllister, and that to play. And to be fair, you can see more goals at home than you do away.
That's true, yeah, but
I can't lie. Brighton are fighting for European football as well.
They're not getting it. But what's it called? No, actually, they might get something. But it's just you don't know what Brighton you're gonna get. One week they smash whoever they just smash Wolves, and then the next week they're kind of deflating.
I know, but the thing with those is we've got nothing to lose. So every game we're just gonna go for it.
Hold on. How can you say you have nothing to lose when you're talking about hopes for the title?
No, but as in the players, there's no more pressure on the players because everyone's written them all off. So as in the title's done. So now going to Newcastle.
No. Bro, I'm gonna quote your fan base. I'm gonna literally quote your fan base. Yeah.
Oh dear.
He said. One of your fans said, look, we are top. Manchester City still have a chance, right? He said, and this was last night, we are still top and Manchester City have a chance. So he was saying, we top. You came on the stream saying 93% of the season, right? You are saying the title race is not over until mathematically.
Yeah.
So for you to then say that, there's no pressure. No, there's a lot of pressure. There is a lot of pressure.
And I'm talking about the fans'
You might not even
perspective.
finish strong though, Daud, as well. Sorry, apologies. I need to say that. That would
Yeah.
No, it's just you might not even finish strong. I think finishing strong is important. Finishing stronger to the end of the season is so important.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I mean. It's just like
The bigger fish to fry.
That's Arsenal's actually, that's what they pride themselves on. They usually start the season well, right? They have this dip where basically they go out of most competitions, right? They release a new kit and then end the season well. And then they go into the next season, or this is going to be a great season. That's what Arsenal do.
I'm not going to be funny. Like, I don't.
Every season, man.
I don't think it's going to happen. But you want to do if Man City drop against Brentford, so I'm going to do the ifs as well. Man United's got 2 games in hand against you, that can bring them up between 9 points.
Oh, don't do this, Cass.
Oh, wait. No, I'm doing ifs. Newcastle. wait, one sec.
Tell him, Daps. Tell him what you told Ty today on Twitter.
No, because we want to talk about finishing strong on points, yeah? Newcastle have got a game in hand as well, that could put them within 10 points of you. I'm not being funny, but we're talking about how sick Arsenal have been all season. What did we say a few shows ago? If any of these clubs finishing within single digits of Arsenal, that's kind of like, bro, what's going on here?
I'm gonna say it again. If Man United,
if Newcastle beat you as well, on top of that, there's 7 points.
If Man United finish within single digits of Arsenal this year,
and Newcastle,
forget Newcastle and Man United won already a trophy, and you ask a player which project you want to be in, they might choose Man United.
This is you guys went from one extreme to another extreme.
It's not extreme because you talked about extreme about Man City. The extreme is talking on Man City not doing nothing in the end of the season. Sorry, the business end. And if you do not, this is why I say finishing strong is very important. I get another 12 points and get to that 90-point mark. I think you know what, you got 4 games left that can be done. Finish it strong.
Do you reckon Dawood people in the summer will remember that you were top of the league that much? If you're talking about you're going to be coached by Erik ten Hag, joining Manchester United, probably most likely with new owners, or Arsenal, and they finish behind you with single digits, whatever it is, 8 points, and you're not on more than 90 points, people would want to go to Arsenal more than Man United.
Even if you don't finish single digits, because they're going to want to come to United more than Arsenal anyway.
Okay, I'll tell you why players would rather come to Arsenal than United.
Okay.
Arsenal is in their final year of their project. We literally just need 2 or 3 players.
The process is finished.
Let him finish.
But I'm talking about now we've gone from we've stopped signing young players, and now we're going to be signing established players. So players
who told you that? Hold on, who told you that?
We're not going to sign youngsters anymore.
No, who told you that?
You don't sign youngsters anymore. You got the youngest team in it.
No, but as in now we're playing. We went for Mudryk in January. We were trying to go for Declan Rice. We're trying to go for Casado. So we're trying to buy the 70, 80, 90 million pound players now.
Yeah.
We're not buying
I agree with you. I was just joking. Look, and also I do think someone asked me the other day, an Arsenal fan, if Arsenal were to buy another centre back of let's say of Gabriel's level, and like you said, experience, not a youngster, so maybe 26 to 29, maybe 24 to 28, maybe age.
Yeah.
A DM, better than who's matey boy that I don't rate.
Boy,
he's been injured for ages.
El Neni.
Yeah, a DM to replace El Neni, and then also a forward and a better forward. Yeah, could Arsenal push City further next season? I said, absolutely. You're spot on. Another centre-back, another DM and a forward. Yeah, Arsenal will be better. And I do think the quality of the players that you will be able to go for in the summer will also go up because you now have Champions League football. So I
Unless Saka goes to City then.
No, bro.
I just can't see Saka going to City.
He ain't leaving. I don't even like that narrative.
We could do a lot of this though. Like we could talk about Chelsea's had a garbage season, but we've seen a drop off of amazing Liverpool go off the rails. You add a DM, a striker into Chelsea, and a proper manager like Poch, you could say, you never know what might shock you. Same thing with Man United. If Man United were to get bought and go get a striker, goalkeeper, DM, and whatever, another couple surrounding players, who knows what's going to push? No one actually knows what kind of season what's going to unravel next year. To be honest, because a lot of teams are going to spend. Yeah, like, a lot more than probably. What was the?
We know Chelsea are not going to spend. We know Chelsea are not going to spend.
We outspent.
I think we will.
Outspent all the major leagues pretty much put together, right?
Yeah.
Watch next season. Watch next season.
Yeah, it'll be.
Tour, you're not gonna spend for tour. You're not gonna. So where's the money coming from?
I think I can't lie. We're not gonna know with this owners, man. Like we're gonna sell at least 10 to 15 players in one window.
That's good.
Do I think will we do that? But I'm not sure. Like you're talking about literally not also the fact that you've got loan players coming in. What are they gonna do? Let's say if Poch comes in, are they gonna be the one that gonna be stay here, or are they gonna be the one that out the door? So it's like
I think the reason why you signed Poch is because you were not gonna be able to get players. Isn't that why Luis Enrique asked for?
Yeah, Poch got rejected twice by 2 different managers.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. You couldn't guarantee Luis Enrique or Nagelsmann you couldn't guarantee Nagelsmann and Luis Enrique the future, and you said, okay, so Pochettino, the yes man, just come in and work with these guys. Yes, you have to clear players out.
The reason why Enrique,
on the bench, calm.
Yeah, the reason why Enrique and Nagelsmann rejected in the first place because they don't like Todd Bowley going to control everything because because those two they want the full control of the club, not Todd Bowley or anyone.
Yeah. So, no, I think you're right. I do think. I think this is a massive summer for Chelsea and for Arsenal. Look, this whole narrative that I think people may be realising now, but this narrative that Arsenal won't kind of compete in the transfer market this summer, I think they will because they've spent a lot of money over the last couple of years. They have. It's not that they don't spend money. The stadium's paid off for now. They are a very big club that generate a lot of money, right? And now they have a Champions League place. They will be able to attract a higher caliber of players. So I do think, like Declan Rice is an example. If Arsenal are going for someone of Declan Rice's level in all the positions they go for this summer, they'll be happy. That will be a good transfer window, right? But then also with Chelsea. The key with Chelsea, with everything at Chelsea, I think you just said it spot on. Is how much Todd B is willing to step aside, keep signing those checks when he needs to sign them. But apart from that, have a sporting director that works closely with your manager. And if he does, and you cut that squad down, Chelsea can be good, man. Look at their squad. We have to be real. On paper, Chelsea's squad is good.
Is Mikel Arteta attractive, Daps? As a coach?
Whoa. I mean, listen.
Okay, attractive. Can he attract players?
But pause, bro. Like,
okay.
Hey, I would not be surprised. Don't be surprised if Mikel Arteta going to Real Madrid because I know for the fact that if Real Madrid doesn't win the Champions League this year, they will sack Ancelotti at the end of the season.
Hold on. So I've got a narrative for you. And this for me, like, so it looks like we all know where Bellingham's going now, right?
Yeah, Real Madrid,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro, we get it. You support 2 clubs. You don't have to keep it quiet and we'll forget. Yeah, you keep drawing attention to the fact that you support 2 teams. It's mad. I'll bring it. Do you know what, bro? I'll bring you back a half and half flag because you seem like one of those guys. I'll bring you back.
No. I'm only doing this for the content. I'm only doing it just because you're a City fan and Real Madrid will humble you guys. That's all it is. It just.
We're not dwelling on it. We're not dwelling on it again. Khalas. We're not dwelling.
I'd rather humble teams myself. You want to get your elder bro to like fight your battles, no problem, right? But. Here's the narrative, and I've got to admit, now we know where Bellingham's going, I do think it would be hilarious. what would happen? Yeah, because we know that FSG aren't backing Klopp the way maybe Klopp deserves, right? We know that Klopp wanted Bellingham, right? What if Klopp's got Bellingham for next season? Yeah. What if Klopp goes to Real Madrid?
Wallahi, you know.
I can see this. I can see this,
bro.
Life.
I can see it slightly. I can see, bro. What if? Yeah, that is right. Because I could see Real Madrid looking at someone like Klopp and thinking, you know what, this man has not been backed, and this man's done a good job, right? He's got his man. He's got Bellingham. Yeah. I'm just saying it could happen. I don't think it's out of the question.
Wallahi, you know, it's gonna be great. Oh my God, I would love all the Liverpool fans now turning on him. It's like, oh, hey, we wanted him out anyway.
But we're talking about Real Madrid. Well, if they sign Jude Bellingham, they've already got Modric who signed a new contract. They've got Valverde. They've got Camavinga, and they've also got Tchouaméni. And then it's now they're bringing in Bellingham. There's how many midfielders do they need? Because
but Modric ain't going to be there for too long.
Yeah.
True, but if you've got Valverde, you got
Bellingham is 19, Dawood. He's 19. Like,
I know, but Camavinga and Tchouaméni and both.
Camavinga is not a midfielder anymore. They shifted him because Mendy is not good enough.
True, yeah, but if they somehow get him, that's like Jude Bellingham. You go there when you're like 25, when you're established.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, but remember, Modric signed 1 year contract, and that's the overlap with Bellingham this next year.
But what do you say? Like Real Madrid and Barcelona is like that's the pinnacle a player goes when they're in their prime. If you go to Real Madrid at 19, anywhere you go after that is like a decline in your career.
So you're saying that Ozil, when he left Real Madrid, was a decline to go to your club?
Oh, 1,000,000%. But
no, but you spent a lot of money. They didn't want him. I think was it Ancelotti who said he's not? I don't want him anymore. And then
they got rid of And we also I remember that summer we tried to get Di Maria, and then they didn't let us get Di Maria as well.
He chose Man United.
And then there's a similar thing with like Frankie de Jong at Barcelona. Frankie de Jong said he was surprised when Barca signed him. He said in the interview, he kind of slacked us off. He said my career path was supposed to be Ajax and a team like Arsenal and then Barcelona. But he went straight to Barcelona, and it's like that's why he doesn't want to leave, because anywhere he goes after Barcelona is his dream club. Anywhere he goes will be like a decline in his career.
Well, not for Rafinha, who's going to Newcastle probably because it's better than Barcelona nowadays.
So can I just talk quickly, and we've got to talk on it because he broke the record officially tonight. Haaland.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Wow,
we forgot about that,
bro. This guy is a cheat code. Like anytime that pass from Grealish to Haaland, you watch it and before he even scores, before even the Grealish passes the ball, you think, it's 2-0 game over. I don't know, like this is not fair, man. The way you've got Haaland.
Do you know what it was? It was. I was watching him tonight in the second half, and it was quite funny because I was going back to the first game of the season against West Ham, where I think it was his goal against West Ham, where when the ball just got played in the channel for him to run onto it. And it was a very similar game to the first half when we played West Ham earlier in the season, like first game of the season, in fact. They defended really, really well. And it was like, just keep stretching the game, because when you get to run into that channel, but I was watching him tonight, the minute he's now got to the point where he's trusting the players, and he knows when to start making the runs now. You can watch him, and you can see the minute Grealish picked up that ball, you could see Haaland start the run, right?
Yeah. I'm not about the running now, Daps. There is something else now. It's scary because now Haaland added something else completely to his game. Passing, crossing, movement off the ball. Forget the runs. I was talking before about the difference between Mbappe and Haaland, and how Mbappe can pass cross. Now Haaland, within one season, he developed crossing, getting involved, passing. It's scary days for anybody that is playing football against Erling Haaland.
I agree with you. There was one point where, I don't know if you saw, Cass picked up on it first, and then the touch and the little kind of pass through to, I think it was Rodri.
To
Rodri. The way there was the other day against Fulham, to be fair, there was a couple
against Arsenal, the touch, stop, the first touch.
Well, people aren't talking on it.
Because he wasn't doing it. Daps, he wasn't
the guy's
doing
got
it.
assists this season. The guy's got a nice number of assists this season, and it's everything about him. And even the little thing that at the end, other things that maybe other people don't hear about, but apparently Grealish this season, Grealish off the pitch, you ain't hearing as much about Grealish off of the pitch because apparently Haaland is in Grealish's ear saying, focus. Like, if you want to be the best, like, focus. Those glasses they wear that makes them think that it's nighttime before it's nighttime and whatever, that he's in players' ears. And I said it. He didn't join this team to win City another Premier League, right? He joined City to try and take us to the next level. But at the same time, the way we were going in this season, it is someone like him that has been the catalyst to say, I don't want to join a City team that have won the league the last 2 years and not win the league. So he wants to win every single game. And even at the end, when we did the Guard of Honor for him, did you see how humble he was, that he was almost shy about doing it, that you know what? He's a nerd that loves football. And that is the truth of it. Like, I used to think, before he came to City, I used to think he was a bit, you know what, at his age, he must be arrogant. But that was me being maybe ignorant and just thinking, you know, as a young guy, he must be arrogant. He's not. He's humble as well with it. And Pep said, I think in an interview yesterday, they asked him, can he improve? He said his first touch needs to improve, right?
Mm.
But you're seeing the improvements, and that is what
every week, which is scary. Every week, which is scary. I'm like, how much can this guy improve? If already the finishing, the running, the physique is amazing. If they improve the footballing ability of this guy, okay, probably we are in to see someone that we have never watched before. Like, I've never seen someone, since R9, but R9 was in an era where he got 2 ACLs back to back. Now this guy, without the injuries, we can see one of the best players ever.
Remember, that was another narrative we heard when we bought him, was that, you know, Haaland's injury prone. He's going to be injured a lot this season.
They managed him well. So
you'd say Mbappe. I mean, Haaland's better than Mbappe then.
Now I'm watching it. Now, yes, I wasn't on this. I wasn't on this narrative at all. But now I'm watching it because we were always on Mbappe for his footballing ability, the technique, the dribbling. Now Mbappe's doing it, and he's scoring more goals in a tougher league. So why not? But anyway,
I know, but I just want to say one thing about the Mbappe Haaland debate. Haaland goal scorer, as a pure goal scorer, the best I've ever seen as a pure goal scorer. I didn't grow up in the Van Nistelrooy era, R9 and like prime Henry. So as a pure goal scorer, the best I've ever seen. But something about Mbappe and the way he just changes the games, and like if you love watching football, you love watching Kylian Mbappe. Like Haaland's got a lot of goals, but you're not gonna go on Haaland highlights on YouTube and then watch Haaland because he's not on the eye. He's not very, like, you don't enjoy it on the eye. But statistic wise, fantastic.
Hold on, I'd query that. I'd just query it as far as let's not make out that Mbappe is Ronaldinho, because he isn't. Yeah, like if we're talking on the eye, then talk Ronaldinho and those type of things. Mbappe is not that. Yeah, I'd actually say that if we want to look at what's entertaining, bro, away from the numbers and the fact he's getting assists and all of that, actually, as far as a character, I find Haaland far more entertaining to watch as a character as well.
Yeah. Like, the only thing that's holding Mbappe back is his love for France and PSG and staying in PSG. He's turning 25 now. He's been in Ligue 1 way too long. He's been in there way too long. He needs to get out.
It's not Haaland's fault that he was born in Norwegian.
Qatar, you never know, man.
Yeah, but if he goes to Real Madrid, goes to a Liverpool, Mbappe, he goes to.
He's not going to next season, because if they get Bellingham, that's a lot of
Mbappe goes to Liverpool.
No, I'm just saying an example. Real Madrid, Barcelona, Liverpool, whatever. Because he's not going to go to Man City.
He's going to go there. Not next season. Not this next season. I think the season after. That's his Real Madrid move.
Yeah, he'll go Real Madrid sooner or later.
Then you'll see like the Mbappe of, because World Cup wise, international wise, Mbappe Haaland don't come close. Like, they don't come close when it comes to international.
Of course they don't.
One plays for France, one plays for Norway.
No, but I'm talking about performances. He's not.
No.
He carries France.
You can't talk on. That's not fair. You can't do that because
no. I know. But I'm talking about
he's 24, man.
Yeah, but as in like Mbappe, he's already established an international player, and he needs to just get out of PSG, goes to Real Madrid, establish it as a Champions League player. Because if you go to Real Madrid,
hold on, but again, Champions League, every record that Mbappe tries to come for in the Champions League, Haaland's just hunting down. So internationals, I get, but it's not a fair one because the fact is, Haaland plays for Norway, bro. Like,
obviously, yeah.
But I hear what he means on the eye. I don't mean he's saying he's better in that respect. I think
I'm not saying
rival. When he say I want to watch somebody, they're gonna say I want to watch Mbappe. No one pretty much says I want to watch Haaland. That's what he's talking about. That's fake sides and stuff. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
I want to watch Saint Maximin. Get it? Like it's like that.
No, but you can't a bit of respect for Mbappe. He's still got
Cavrashelia. I want to watch him. I want to watch him play football because he's very, very good on the
eye. No, but Mbappe's still a clutch player. He's still a clutch player.
Yeah, no, he's definitely clutch, but he ain't done in Champions League properly, has he?
Anyway,
HM, I see your comment, HM, but that's unfair. Croatia had lots of good players as well. But anyway, thank you guys. Sorry for we talked a little bit on Chelsea, but maybe next season.
I can't lie. I'm enjoying this therapy. I feel much better person.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching us. Make sure to hit that like button if you haven't. And because I know there is about like 100 of you that haven't hit that like button, it's underneath your live chat. Leave a comment after the video. And we'll see you guys soon. We're out. Peace.